I started by priming the eye with this Shiseido cream eyeshadow. This one is the beige one in 728. So really nice neutral color like that. Cool neutral. Goes with anything, of course. And I really didn't put a lot because I'm not going to use this eyeshadow as, you know, the main thing. I will start with this one just to map it out kind of. Now Raymore is supposed to be the one that really is like, I don't know, somebody who is using it a lot probably, and she made it her thing. And Wayne was talking about this kind of pointed, you know, eye look that you start with points, 3 points, and then you go from there on one of his videos, I think. So I will just do the same as much as I can on the other eye. Here I'm really trying to make it straight, and I have to turn my head all that way to, you know, to see it in these mirrors. So same here. Now here it's less hooded, so it's a little bit less of a problem. And I'm saying problem because this is not easy. This is not something it's not a hooded eye that you're born with. So all my life I've been doing different things. No, not this. To my eyes I could do whatever I wanted, you know, because I had really like almond kind of eyes when I was younger. So, and smooth, you know. One a little bit different than the other, but everybody has that almost. I think so. So that's not a big deal, you know, to have one eye a bit different to the other. As long as you don't have this, you know, then it's, you know, still pretty easy. But this makes it a bit harder. So I'm really, you know, like trying to go in slowly, slowly. You see how I'm doing it? This is the smallest brush I have, I think. So I'm really trying to just go in slowly, slowly and make it as kind of as sharp as I can. I don't want it completely black, but pretty dark. So I think I will continue from here. You see the idea, and then when I come here, I will see what I do with it, and then I will continue filming again, because this is like pretty much to fill it in, let's say, as far as it's a lot of, like until here. I probably have to go at least, you know, let's make it a little bit rounded here. At least something like this. So I'm taking a smaller brush like that, flatter brush, and I think I will stay more on this color for now, that it will be maybe easier to blend. Oh yeah, of course I could leave it like this too. So, well, let's see what this will be in the end, you know. Of course you will be faster doing this if you do it all the time, like for sure, like with anything else. So I'm packing on this more purple color right now, and I have to pull down everything here to make it go all over. Now it looks like this, and it's very just painted on, like really painted on. And I don't want to blend it too much, because then you kind of lose the look of it. But of course a little bit I have to blend around it, and here I have to do something, you know, in the rest here. Well, I kind of by mistake packed on the black eyeshadow instead of the purple, so it became really dark now. And I'm not sure that the shape is the same at all, actually. I think this one goes more up a bit, but whatever, you know. Anyway, it's not the same. So yeah, well, I thought now to blend with, I will use probably this lighter purple color instead of something else. And even though it does have some sheen to it, because you see the way it goes when I lift up my eye, it's like ridiculous how high it is, like that. And then it's low like this when I look usual, like this. Now I'm not so sure that was the best choice. This color here, it's a bit, has a gray kind of base and a little bit too much sheen to it maybe. Even though it's a pretty color, but when you put it like that, it makes it a bit more bulgy, I think, again, instead of, you know, look at this one. It doesn't look as bulgy as this here. Also, this is not perfectly matte, you know. Last time I did it with the Safari palette, which is completely matte as it gets, I think. And I think those are better for this. I should just have done it again with one of those, maybe the blue one. Because these have a little bit sheen in them, and it's definitely not good for all this bulginess here, you see? Not good for it at all. But since I started with this one, I think I have to take, and I put it down here too. Just like that, but not here. I'm not going to take it here now then, because then it's going to make this look worse too. I have to find a matte one. So back to Safari. This is such a gorgeous palette for when you have like eyes like mine, that you need to have really matte ones. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. So I suppose I'm gonna go back to this pink one here, because probably that's the one that will suit the best, right? I think so. Because you also don't want a light color, because then it's like doing the opposite again, you know. But I'm trying just to put it on top of it and see if it will get completely destroyed now, or if it will be just, you know, fine. I'm putting it on top of this one here, where it was really like too shiny. Might not do much anymore, but yeah, well, I don't know. This one is pretty strong too. I'm taking it kind of like this to the brow and to the nose. It makes it a little bit more, instead of gray, it makes it a bit more pink, which I think is nicer for this look. But I think I also need to use this really light color for cleaning around here, that it won't get too pink now everything, you know, just here. This one again, just on the tip like that. And now I will take it, where didn't I take it? I wanted to take it down here and see what it looked like. Just close to the line, but not, you know, on it, because this one also seems to cover really well. If you want to clean up with this one, it's also really good for that. Now here I also don't want anything shiny, because it's a big, you know, the lid fold is, this is like a big thing here. So I'm continuing with this matte pink, just to soften this one here a bit, that it won't be so strong, this whole thing here. Going over it a bit, and I'm pulling it out like that. Maybe that's enough even. Now I really think if I want to, I could use some shimmer and sheen. Of course I'm gonna do that. I don't know how to show you. When it's like this, you can see only this small part here. But all the bulgy part here, I don't want shiny on it. So that means round about all this I could make some shine on, you know, just not here. You know, in a way I was thinking maybe to use the pink, just to map out, you know, where the place is. Might be a bit of a mistake, but let's see. So where I shouldn't put it now is this bulgy part here, like this part and this part. I hope you can see the way it's like continuation of this thing. So everything that's under that, I'm trying to do it like this, and then I lift up. So I think until there, here, this, and up here. All this can be pink or shimmer or both. Could be prettier not to take this color, but I really wanted to use something that will show, you know, that here it's almost too much already, you know. I think I will take a blend of this one and the one here, that it won't be too pink. And I will put it down here, you know, just here in between these two, and blend it. Took out this cranberry palette from Tache de Nona, and of course I will use this pink, right? Yeah, it could be nice with this too. Oh yeah, stick your fingers in it. It could be nice with the middle one too, but I think I will take just this one and use the same brush that I used before, just the other side of it, and stick it in this one. It's a really pretty pink, like that. Ooh, that's a lot of color. Let's see if it gets stuck on this, because this is now a pretty dry one. This one is a bit patchy, this pink from the Ofra palette. Now it seems to work well. Hooray! Now just patting it on like that, like just packing. So now it looks, I think, better. The part that you can to see a tiny bit still, you know, just here. So that one I'm packing on. And that one is really pretty, I think. So maybe just a tiny bit of just a little bit, just here. With the sparkle. Now for inner corner, I will probably use the lightest color, so it won't be too pink now again. Like, yeah, it's not good that it's too pink on my eyes, then it really looks bad. I will just use another flat brush like this for the lighter color. This one here is like a champagne. And inner corner. Yeah, that kind of gives a little bit of a warmer touch. I will put it in here too a little bit. But yeah, that's all I can do. If I take it more, it will be on this bulgy part here too. So just like that. It becomes very like specific as you go along when you get like more loose skin. It's more loose skin than wrinkles that matters, in my opinion. Like the loose skin makes it harder because it folds different every time you close or open your eye. That's kind of what makes it more challenging than just wrinkles. Wrinkles, if it's a wrinkle and if it stays like that, okay, you can work around that. But if there's also loose skin, then you don't know where it's gonna land every time. I kind of want to take this one to look, but then maybe it's too much, huh? Or maybe not. I will take this one. Why not? Under the eye. Why not have under the eye a bit more? I don't finish that sentence, you know. I just keep on going with some more shimmer because I miss having some more shimmer in the look. There's quite a few colors here now, but do you think this was better with less color? Sometimes I make that mistake. Sometimes. But since I put it here, I will put it here because I think maybe here it was nicer, but I think it's time to clean around a bit. Curl lashes as much as I can because that's really important now to get, like I said, maybe before, I don't know if I said it, but now it starts to be really important to get the eyelashes to go over this bulgy part a bit. So now it's just to curl lashes as much as I can and a lot of mascara because I'm not going to use any falsies. Falsies tend to be really annoying right now because the loose skin is pushing on the lashes, so it's pushing on falsies as well, you know. So you really feel them all the time and I can't stand it. So MAC Soar on the lips. Well, after I emptied the card, I think I also put a lipstick on that I didn't mention. It is the Shiseido, one of the newer ones that look like this. In this color, like that. Like a really nude, nudish orangey color, I would say. Nude orange. And it is in Thigh High. So that's that on Soar from MAC. The lip liner Soar from MAC. Yeah, nothing else. I didn't do anything else. It's still really shiny, the foundation. So I didn't powder anything. I'm gonna have to because it's really sticky and funny. And I took one of these to just pull up the side here a bit, like this. And I don't think it's a little bit messy here, maybe. A little bit too messy. Too black. Yeah, maybe. So I did that on both sides, and here it was neater, so I don't know what's up with that. Both sides are like a little bit different to each other. So I used this Natasha Denona 10. It's dirty already. On my skin, all the colors that in it. Starting with the cream highlight from here. Just a little bit lower down than a highlight because it's a bit darker, of course. It's more like a bronze on me. So that one, and then I used a little bit of the, then I went in with this bronze blush, like Natasha Denona calls it. It's of course more of a bronzy color on me, and maybe you can call it both together, since it's not that yellow, you know, it's a bit more red in it. So yeah, I really like this color. So that one, and then this one with the shimmer, just dotted it like with a fluffy brush all around it, like that, to get the sheen, like that. And then a little bit of the highlight just here, which it's not the lightest one I have, so I want to add a little bit more of a lighter color. A lighter color just here would be like maybe this Super Glow from Natasha as well, in the color Fair. So I will take that one. I will use the same brush that I used for the other one, because what big deal, I mean, it is what it is. Powders, it's still sticky and, you know, without powder on this part completely. And I used also the damp sponge, you know, on top of everything to kind of blur it together a bit. And this one is definitely much lighter, you see, than here. Here it's all pretty golden, and when I look to the side, you might even see a line of gold. You know, it's that kind of gold. It's a little bit too dark. So I thought I will maybe try and just do a little bit like that to make it a little bit lighter. Especially here. Like that. That's quite a lot, I know, but I like those kind of things on the cheeks. If you saw any of my videos, you know that. I will add a little bit in here too. Ooh, okay. Maybe a bit too much. Okay, so I suppose I don't really have to powder anything over there. I can just leave it this shiny. Or does it look sweaty shiny? A tiny bit sweaty shiny. I will just take the brush I used for, it's just what is it? It's an Ofra powder, I think. Yeah, that's what it is. An Ofra powder with a little bit of a peachy beige color. So it does have some color to it, but it's nice. I mean, it's okay. It's finely milled, that's for sure. I will take it at least here. You see here it's a little bit too close to the nose, shiny. Maybe a bit over this part too, that I came too close. Make that a little bit less, but then let it be from there, you know. It's super shine, super glow. And here the same. So it's pretty mattifying, this powder is pretty nice. I'm putting it here too because I made a mess out of this. Like that. And I'm adding a bit more because it starts to look too shiny, it's so hot. And since it has some color, I will go over this part here a bit too and just leave it on for a little bit. If you try to do this kind of a thing, you can also look it up, Ray Morris smoky eye, maybe she calls it, or something with points, because there's 3 points. Or you can see it on Rain Goss's channel as well. So that's kind of it. I hope you have fun with your colors as well, and that you maybe try this. It's definitely a bit challenging, and it requires like trial and error, and to try out stuff after you think you find the way you like it, to keep on practicing.